Hey folks, it's Nick from Archetype of Man. Welcome back. Today we have my Ruger American Ranch 300 Blackout, and we have the ZeroTech Thrive HD 2.5 to 15 scope on here. Very cool scope, got built-in lens covers, things like that. So what we're actually going to do today is play with it out to 300 yards. So I've got a 16-inch steel target out there. This is the same range we're out at Pickens County Sportsman's Club, 300-yard rifle range. Same range that I was doing my Smith & Wesson 1500 30-06 video at. So we've got 10 rounds loaded up. These are 147 grain, 300 Blackout. I'm not sure about muzzle velocity on these, but they're definitely not subsonic. So we are shooting unsuppressed today. So that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and shoot. All right, so 10 rounds loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and see what we can do. Dang, there we go. Some of this ammo has been a little bit difficult to chamber, but it gets in there. So let's see what we can get. Listen for the ding. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Sounded like a ding. I think I pulled that one. There we go. Just underneath that one. There we go. It does whack it down there pretty good. Not 30-06 obviously, but still fun. Also doesn't hit the shoulder like 30-06 either. Okay, last one on this mag. Whew. Takes it just long enough to get down there to be interesting. So Ruger American Ranch 300 Blackout, you guys have seen me talk about this before. Great rifle, uses AR mags. But we're not really here to talk about that. We're talking about this ZeroTech scope. So illuminated reticle, variable focus, everything from, let's see, 20, 30, 50, 100, 200, 300, 500, and infinity focus. Easily adjust turrets, they're quarter MOA adjustments, and they're finger adjustable. So that's definitely something cool there. Scope dimensions 2.5 to 15 power by 50 millimeter. Not too bad. So this is 50 here. This is a 30 millimeter tube, I believe. And I've got it held on with some Breton rings. It seems to be working pretty good. So the reticle on here, I'm going to try to roll in the picture so that you guys can see what that looks like. All right, let's do a little bit more shooting. The gunfire you hear, there's some guys shooting some clays right over there, so very Paul Harrell-esque of me, but please bear with the sound of gunfire. Hopefully you pick up okay. I'm using the Rode Lav mic, wireless mic. I can't remember, Rode Go wireless. Terrible with the tech side of this stuff. I just enjoy shooting, and shooting's what we're gonna do. I love seeing the cloud of white come off the target. I tried on the 30-06 video to turn the camera around and let you guys see downrange. I just don't have the zoom on this camera to even pick that up down there. So you have to take my word for it. I'll turn the camera around in a second, let you see, but it's not going to pick up the plate from this distance, unfortunately. Might tell the missus I need new camera or some sort of lens or something though. All right. Just to the right of it. I don't know. This is my first time really stretching 300 out past about 100 yards. I'm not sure what, I don't know, with the wind. 147 grain bullet. I don't know. It's a proven fact though, if you shoot enough times, you'll hit it eventually, right? Carlos Hathcock, I am not. Dang it, just to the right of it. Looks like laterally I'm good. Elevation wise I'm good. There we go. So if I hold just left, seem to be getting it. Maybe we got some wind coming in down there. There we go. It's crazy the delay of hitting it and then getting the sound signature back up here. Oh Lord. Oh. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Figure out what we got going on here. Huh. So normally, it using AR mags, when the mag is empty, the bolt will catch and it won't let it go forward. So that was 100% my fault not catching rounds. Load up these last 10 here. I don't have a 300 blackout AR, so all my 300 blackout shooting, unless I borrow a gun from a buddy or something like that, is done with this Ruger American. I really like the 300 blackout in this kind of configuration, a short compact bolt gun, for all sorts of stuff. It's a flexible round, and I'm going to play with it more. I have some subsonic stuff. May put the Dead Air Sandman S back on there. And play with it some more with some different bullet weights and see kind of what my holdovers are. You know, if I go from 147 to 220s and stuff like that, if I run into a big difference holdover wise. But I like the flexibility of the round, especially now that 7.62 x 39's gotten so hard to find compared to 300 with the import ban. So this American Marksman striker ammunition is made in the USA. I saw that on the box. I figured I'd mention it. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, so it's just what I'm using today. So it's fairly inexpensive target fodder for just coming out and doing what I'm doing, which is mainly just converting money to noise and watching spray paint primer get busted off of steel down there when I can hit it. So yeah, I'm gonna move the camera around a little bit more. We'll fire these last 10, and then I'll probably be done today. It's 40 rounds of 30-06 and 50 rounds of 300 blackout. This doesn't really recoil that bad, but that 30-06. Got my last 10 loaded up. There's gonna be a little spot, little brown clearing spot down there. That's where the steel is. So let's see if I can get some good hits in these last 10 here. There's one. There we go. Yeah, pulled that one just to the right. There we go. There we go. Hit. Hit. 2 rounds left. Hit. All right, last round here. Oh man, typical fashion, I missed my last shot. So at this point, I am perfectly willing to give my endorsement to the ZeroTech Thrive HD. I think this is a phenomenal scope, especially for the price point, which we hadn't discussed yet, but you're looking at about 500 bucks. I'm going to link to ZeroTech's site if YouTube will allow me. If not, I will throw a link over to my blog site, which if you haven't checked out yet is archetypeofman.com. So I do have one article up there right now, kind of discussing what went on with the whole YouTube banning of YouTubers and channel strikes for stuff that had been okay. So I do have an article there. I will add more as time goes on. I'd like to end the video by thanking my Patreon supporters and channel members. You guys rock. You know, in the face of being completely demonetized or just outright banned by YouTube, it was nice to know that you guys were there still supporting the channel. So I appreciate all of you. But this scope is good. I also have a video on the ZeroTech Vengeance, which I actually had on my Henry Model X, and I have now moved it over to my LWRC AR. So I'm going to link that down below as well, or there may be a card floating up there. Go check out the Vengeance. It's a LPVO, low power variable optic, 1:6 magnification. Very nice, very crisp, and is pretty good. So I actually ran it with the guys day before yesterday at our monthly range day, and that's what I was using for my rifle drills. Even close range, I was still right there with them on part times for different drills. So it doesn't really slow me down at close range, and I do have the flexibility to reach out there with up to 6x magnification if the need arises. So very cool of them to send these out. I'm really liking this. I'm looking forward to potentially bagging some coyotes using this rig. So guys, stay safe, keep shooting. I'll see you next time.